The dual banded mat routine is a great lower body series that can serve as a warm-up or standalone workout. You will need 2 mini bands to perform this routine, and with all the exercises being performed on the ground, it is highly recommended you use a fitness mat as well. The first exercise in the routine is the clamshell. Start by putting one set of mini bands above the knees and another set around the ankles. Position yourself on your side so that your bottom hip is completely touching the ground. Bend your knees slightly and rest your top leg directly on the bottom leg. Begin by raising your top knee in an under controlled fashion while keeping your feet touching. Make sure you are working to get as far as you can under the resistance of the band. Finish the rep by returning to the starting position. Make sure you work both sides. Next are reverse clamshells. Position yourself on your side so that your bottom hip is completely touching the ground. Bend your knees slightly and rest your top leg directly on the bottom leg. Begin by raising your top foot in an under controlled fashion while keeping your knees touching. Make sure you are working to get as far as you can under the resistance of the band. Finish the rep by returning to the starting position. Make sure you work both sides. Then move on to the glute bridge hold. Laying on your back with your knees up and feet on the ground, make sure your fingertips can touch your heels. Begin by raising your hips, sending your awareness to your glutes so that your body makes a straight line. Maintain this position for the prescribed amount of time. Then proceed to glute bridge hip lifts. Laying on your back with your knees up and feet on the ground, make sure your fingertips can touch your heels. Squeeze your glutes and drive your hips up so that your hips are in line with your body. Once you get to this position, return to the starting position in an under control fashion. Now it is time to get some core work in with banded 90-90 crunches. Laying on your back, bring your legs up to make a 90-degree angle. Interlock your hands behind your head. Start to crunch up towards the ceiling while keeping your legs bent in that 90-degree position. Work to get your shoulder blades off the ground and focus on crunching up versus trying to bring your elbows to touch your knees. This will help keep your neck in a strong position. Then proceed to perform banded windshield wipers. Laying on your back, bring your legs up to a 90-degree angle. Place your hands out to your sides. Work your legs over to one side of your body while maintaining the 90-degree angle. Make sure that you keep both shoulder blades connected to the ground. Once your legs touch the ground, begin working them up and then over to the other side, maintaining control throughout the entire exercise. For added difficulty, try straightening your legs while performing this movement. Next are forearm regular plank alternating leg lifts. With your forearms on the ground, core engaged, and weight on the balls of your feet, begin performing a forearm plank. Once you have a good forearm plank, raise one leg off the ground while keeping your body from shifting to one side. Alternate back and forth between legs for the prescribed amount of reps. Then move on to forearm side plank leg raises. Lay on your side with your weight on your forearm. Rise up, focusing on engaging your bottom oblique. Once you have a good forearm side plank, begin to raise your leg. Raise your leg as far as you can before lowering it back down to the starting position. Perform the prescribed number of reps before switching to the other side. After the side planks are banded high plank mountain climbers. Laying on your stomach, push up to a high plank position with your arms fully extended, wrists aligned with shoulders, core engaged, and weight on the balls of your feet. Bring your feet out so they are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keeping tension on the bands, bring one leg towards your chest while maintaining a good high plank. Alternate between legs for the prescribed amount of time or reps. And last but not least are the neutral oblique crunches. Start in a neutral position with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Place one hand behind your head and open up your body, working your elbow up to the ceiling while keeping your body in a stable position. Begin performing a crunch and maintain your form while working to bring your elbows as close as possible to the opposite knee. Perform the prescribed amount of reps in a controlled manner before switching to the other side. By performing this routine regularly, you are sure to improve strength and mobility through the lower body and core. For more videos, visit anchordownsportsperformance.com.